Welcome to step number 8 of the Micro Zillion Braid style. In this step, I will be showing you how to safely remove and take down your micro braid extensions. For this step, you will be using your hands and a pair of scissors to help you take down your braids. When taking down your Micro Zillion braids, the entire process is extremely easy. I will be showing you how to take down your braids with 2 of my micros that I have here. For demonstration purposes and to help you to clearly understand and see exactly how to take down your braids, I will only be doing 2 braids. But the process and the technique that goes along with taking down your hair, you do the same thing over your entire head until all of your braids have been removed. So first, I will be starting off with this braid here, and I'm just gonna separate those 2 that have the curl together. So with this braid here, what you want to do is clearly find where your hair is inside of the braid. Now, if it's hard to tell where your hair ends along your braid and it's hard for you to see, I suggest that you take the entire braid down by hand. But if you are 100% confident that your hair ends at a certain point, then feel free to go ahead and cut a couple of inches below that point just to make sure. But I highly suggest that if you clearly cannot see where the ends of your hair are from the braid, that you go ahead and take down the entire braid by hand. So here on my first braid, I see that my hair sticks up here a little bit, and over time, as your style gets older, you will start to see that some of your hairs want to come out of the braid, and this is normal. So I see that my braid ends here, or my hair ends here, and what I'm going to do is go double that length down my braid and cut at a safe distance as I take down my micro braid. So I'm going to cut here. And now I'm just going to use my hands and I'm going to unravel the braid all the way up to the root of my hair. Sometimes when you get close enough to the root, you can actually grab one of the legs of the braid and wiggle it off from your hair. But if it feels like it's still on really tight, just be careful and continue to take your braid all the way down. So there you have it. You're gonna do the same technique over your entire head until all of your braids have been taken down. If in fact you feel that you've cut your hair, make sure to grab your braid at the point where you've started and then put it back up to your scalp to check and see if you've actually cut your hair. So I'm just gonna put that back to my scalp and stretch out my hair and the weave itself. And as you can see, I clearly cut all the way past my hair. This is my hair here, and this is the weave. But make sure that if you cannot see your hair, that you take the braids down by hand. This ensures that you will not accidentally cut your hair while you are taking down your micro braids. Once again, a little bit closer, I will be showing you how to take down your micro braids. So make sure that you have your scissors in hand and that you're only concentrating on one braid at a time. So now for my second example, I have my braid here. And from this braid, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where my hair sticks out of the braid. I know it's somewhere generally in this area, but just to be safe, I'm just gonna go ahead and take down this entire braid by hand. I'm just gonna locate the braid all the way to the very bottom. And then I'm going to start to unravel as I get close to the root of my hair. When you're taking down your hair, it's best to do it in a non-pressured time of space. You have somewhere to be very soon, I do not suggest that you take down your hair because you will rush or even accidentally cut your real hair. One thing that I like to do when I am taking down my braids, and I know it will probably take me a while, is to simply pop on a movie that I've been wanting to see, or just watch a funny TV show, something to keep me busy and make this time enjoyable as I am taking down my braids. The more you know your hair and you are used to your hair length, you can estimate how far your hair is, and you could, if you would like, go ahead and cut all of your braids so that you can start taking them down. But what I like to do most of the time is only concentrate on one braid at a time, cut it at a comfortable length that I feel comfortable at, and then take it down by hand. Sometimes you can even use a comb and simply just comb your way all the way up your braid if that's what you would like to do as well. But by using your fingers, you're more gentle on your hair, and you ensure that you don't lose a lot of strands of hair and that you're safely taking down your braids. And also, remember that the fact that you may have had your braids in for a while, when you're taking down your hair, you will notice that strands will come out. You shed at about 80 to 100 hairs a day. So as you're taking down your hair, don't be frightened that, oh, I'm losing strands, and that's perfectly normal. So now that I'm getting close to the root, I'm just separating each piece as I've done from the bottom. And sometimes I can kind of wiggle the pieces of the weave, and it comes all the way down off of my hair. In this step, I have shown you how to take down and remove your micro Zillion braids. Make sure to keep my tips in mind as you are removing your extensions. Also, check out our videos, blogs, and online store at howtoblackhair.breannarutter.com. Thanks for watching.